Good morning, true believers. I'm here to show you a new product that we got in here at Delaware Camera. I'm Mark from Delaware Camera, and we're here to show you the GODOX RGB TL60 lightsaber. I mean tube light. It's kind of like a lightsaber, but I'm going to show you why I said that in a second. So here we go. It's got the box. We got the case or holster if you got a lightsaber. I've got the tube light, which looks like the aforementioned lightsaber. See what else it comes with. I've got the plug-in adapter for it, so if you got to plug it in and use it plugged in, we can do that. It can also run for 2 hours on the battery that's built into it. It'll run for 2 hours on full power, and even more if you use a lower power setting. We've got a mount here for a tripod or a light stand. We've got the RJ45 cable, which will help you control it, and some steel cabling, which I think is for mounting, but we'll see what that does later. Okay, let's turn this guy on. We've got a combination of red and white and blue lights here. We can change the settings. Let's see how we do that, since this is the first time opening it, so we can see what it does. Okay, got some red, some blue, white. I know this has built-in Roscoe and Lee filters, about 40 of them. You can also control it with a phone app, which will let you do whatever color you want pretty much. It being an RGB light, you can do that. And you can hand hold it, for whatever light source you need. It can be used for video if you want. It can be used for portraits if you want. It's cool to have the RGB lights because you don't have to use gels and filters. You can just do everything right here. So it eliminates the need to get that other stuff. And if you want to have a different look at a shoot and you don't have those gels, you can pretty much pick any look you want, no matter what you're doing. Once again, this is Mark from Delaware Camera signing off, and come down to the store and check out all of our cool new products. Hey, true believers, this is Mark at Delaware Camera. You've just seen the world premiere of our GODOX TL60 lightsaber tube light video. Hope you enjoyed it. GODOX or other dealers, if you're out there, you want us to make a cool video for you, we're here. We can do that for you. We're always willing to help. We felt it was fun. We had a good time with it. So, we're here to do that for you. Anything else like that. All right, so we're gonna show you a couple of the GODOX products that we have here. That tube light comes in a 2-pack, which is right here. So if you're looking for, like I said, these lights, it's always good to have 2 lights instead of 1 if you're trying to cancel out shadows and things like that. And as you saw in the video, there's a ton of stuff that these lights can do. More than I can probably comprehend, but that's what the video is for, right? To show you all that stuff. We have a full line of GODOX stuff. We have the SL160 lights. What are those RGBs called? Well, the SZ150 RGB lights, which are more traditional light. You put those on a light stand and stuff, and you can, as you would use like normal like LEDs. Yeah, right there on their side there. I don't know if you can see that in the shot, but and those are RGBs. You can change whatever light that you want to mimic. You can do that with that light. Those have app control. Those? Sorry, I'm being blinded by the light here. I'm seeing stars. So we have a whole line of GODOX stuff. We have RGBs. regular LEDs, the tube lights, soft boxes, which are awesome because they're easily collapsible. So if you need to take them onto like a set or a shoot or something, they're very easy to transport. I know with some of the older soft boxes that we had in the store, I remember telling the people, I'm telling them like, I'm gonna put this together for you, don't ever take it apart because it's so hard to take apart. So, but these are a lot easier. They are like maybe that big, they fold up, put everything with you. Super easy for on location shoots. And all these things are also, well, are they all, they all have batteries as well as a plug-in feature. So if you got to go shoot in the middle of a park somewhere or in a cabin in the woods or something, if you're making the next, what's that movie with the cabin in the woods? Is it called Cabin in the Woods? You can make that. Or where was Hostel? Was Hostel in a, no, that wasn't in the woods. So making the next Blair Witch Project, you can make it look a lot better than they did, because remember how that looked? That was like some VHS shoulder camcorder type stuff, which ain't gonna fly today in 2022. So you can do a lot better these days. So check it out. Oh, we got this cool light too. So the tube lights come in a variety of sizes. So you got the big ones and the small ones, and they all are easily mountable. I don't know if we can see it over here, but they come with this mount, so you can put it on. Well, this plastic mount you can put on top of a tripod, light stand, or a similar item. This is a separate product right here, this ProMaster product, but you can mount these literally anywhere. So as long as it has a 1/4-20 screw, you can put that light where you want to put it. So enough of GODOX. Hopefully you've enjoyed that video. We had fun making it, and we took forever to put it out, but it's all over the internet now, so hopefully we don't get embarrassed too much. Okay, regular Delaware camera spot. If you're watching us in Philadelphia, hopefully you are. We have some regular business to take care of. As always, classes, we're on the third class of the cycle tonight. That's tonight at 7. So we're doing Zoom classes. We've had some people ask us about in-person classes, and we're trending towards that, but we're not there yet. So busy in the store and stuff that it's kind of hard to get those classes done, but we're working towards that. So if you want a personal class, an in-person class, keep asking us. Maybe we can do like a one-on-one with people if that needs to be done. You know, give you like a class like conform to your camera. We can do that too, because we know a lot about cameras and stuff, and we can definitely help you with the questions that you have as far as your camera and how to use it in the right way, or for whatever way you want to use it, because there's a million different ways to use a camera. And you know, we're here to help you with that. So we have that third class tonight. Another cycle will be up next month. You go to our website, and there's a button for classes. You click there, it takes you to Eventbrite. You can sign up for classes. We have a first-time Canon class next week. It's Intro to Landscape Photography, which is good now that the weather is getting a little bit better. We also have a Nikon Z9 class. Nikon Z9 class, you're right. We're doing the second of our Z9 classes. That's on, I think, April 12th, but check Eventbrite. It'll be there. So if you're want information about that camera, it's there. I know they're hard to get, but you know, absence makes the heart grow fonder or something. But and also, I'm talking to our Tamron rep, Andrew, right now. We're gonna have a couple of Tamron classes coming up too. So keep a lookout for that. Those should be fun as well. So classes. If you come into the store, you know that we had a film fridge where we kept all of our fun film, you know, from the Kodaks to the Lomos, to the doubles, to the street candy, to what other kinds of films we have in the store. Bunch of stuff. We have all sorts of film. I probably should have brought some film up to show you, but we had a fridge that we put the film in, and we recently got rid of the fridge, unfortunately, because we wanted more floor space. But we have all of our film put out nicely for you now, so it's all there, ready to grab if you want it. But it's all, we think, better organized now. So stop in, check it out. We've got, you know, film and no fridge. So come in and check it out. But the reason I'm talking about that is because to make our film display, we had to like move some stuff around the store to do that. And to do that, we had to do something with these, which were in a display, which film is now in. So these are called clams cases. I don't know if you've seen these in the store. And they're made for digital cameras, but for some reason they didn't sell too well. So we have a bunch of them, like a bunch, like hundreds of these. So I had the idea of giving these away to people. And it's a little case that comes in orange, red, pink, silver, I think blue as well. But these are cool, especially for free. And the keyword is free. So one cool thing you can do with these is put your batteries inside of it. You're on a trip, you want your batteries to be protected, throw your batteries inside your clams case, throw it in your camera bag, and you're good. You've got everything organized. Say you got a pink case for your camera batteries, you get like the orange case for your AA batteries, throw those in there. Or whatever you want to fit in a space this small and organize. It has a carabiner on it, so I don't know if people do this, but maybe you want to like clip your batteries to your belt buckle. People do that, right? Maybe do that. So these are free. Stop in, we'll have them by the register. No purchase necessary. Just stop in, mention that you saw this, and we will give you a clams case. We also have these other cases which are really, really small, but maybe you can use them, maybe not, but we got them and they're free, so come in and check them out. One other thing I wanted to talk about today is, before we get to the R6 firmware, we just got an A7C in for rental. So we're always trying to add new stuff to our rental inventory. We got the A7C. It's kind of like an A7 III, but it's more for video. So it kind of looks like a hybrid between like an A7C and like or not A7C, A7 III and like an A6000 series camera, which is kind of neat. And it's full frame. So we have that in stock now for rental as well. If you want to rent anything, you go to our website, there's a button for that. You can book everything online, pay for it online, whatever you need to do, and stop in the day you're picking it up, and we will, and with a credit card and a license, we will give it to you. Well, and money too, so you gotta get. Of course, you're borrowing for a fee and information. Information is always good. So I've got an R6 on the table here, and hopefully we'll get some of these in for rental as well, hopefully soon. But this is my current daily driver camera, and I love it. But one cool thing about digital cameras in general that they feature is a firmware upgrade. So with the R6, my friend Lucas just texted me. He's like, "There's a new firmware upgrade for the R6. It improves the autofocus." So I want to do that for this camera, and we can do that for you too if you stop at the store. So I'm going to try to do like a live firmware upgrade here. I can't really show you. I'm going to talk about it, but I'm going to kind of walk you through the steps. Well, you can bring it in here, and you can also do it too. So basically, when you want to do a firmware upgrade for your camera, you Google search Canon R6 firmware, and you make sure that you go to the Canon website, which I can't get onto right now for some reason. Okay, that's fine anyway. So I can't show your screen anyway, but it's pretty simple. You download a file, the firmware file. Make sure you're on Canon's website, or else something could happen to your camera. You download the firmware file, and you format the memory card type camera. Make sure there's no pictures on there. You're going to take this file that you extract off of the website, and you put it onto your memory card. If you have a computer, you do that. I don't know if it's easy to do on a tablet, but we can also just do it for you as well. So you put this file in this folder, you put it in your camera, and then you go through menus on your camera, and there's a place where it has like the version number of the firmware. If you've done it right, you put that in there, you scroll down to firmware upgrade, and you upgrade the firmware on your camera. It's fairly easy to do, but if you come to Delaware Camera, we will do it for you for nothing. You know, stop in. We're here to make sure that you've got everything you need and get everything right. So if you're not comfortable, you can bring it in here. And a few minutes later, we should be able to do it. Sometimes we're a little bit busy in the store and we can't get it done for you right away. But if you leave it, we'll do it for you. Not only if you bought a camera with us, if you bought it somewhere else, bring it in. We want you as a customer. So stop in, we'll help you upgrade the firmware on your camera. I'm guilty of never upgrading firmware on my camera, but I mean, it's a good thing to do because you want to get the most out of your camera. You know, these things are always changing and evolving and you want to take advantage of everything they can do. Yeah, I mean, well, with Canon, I know they increased the speed of autofocus. I believe it's speed, or they improved the autofocus, whatever that means. Speed is the only thing that really matters. Maybe the accuracy is better as well, but I haven't tested it. I've just been told that this is a thing that's happening. So bringing another thing that you may not want to do at home that we do in the store as well is sensor cleaning. I know a lot of times people will see dust on their pictures and such, and you're like, why is there dust on my picture? And you're like, there's no dust on the lens. The dust can be on your sensor. So when you open up your camera, I can show it to you right here. When you open up your camera, you have this sensor which is exposed to the world right now. And sometimes there is dust on this sensor. And if there's dust on the sensor, the light comes into the camera, it exposes onto the sensor. That dust blocks parts of the picture, and that's why you see the dust on your picture. We can clean it up for you. We do sell kits as well to do that, but I mean, we have a guy here that does it and I have him do mine. So that's not something I would do myself just because I don't want to ruin my camera. Because if you go a little bit too hard on that sensor, you can damage your camera, which we don't want to do. You know, we all want safety for our cameras, ourselves, our cameras, our kids. We want safety for all those people. So we do have that, we do that as well. I want to do that live thing, but we couldn't do it today. But I guess the moral of the story today is you can't trust the internet. You know, not always ready for you. But we hope you've enjoyed today's Tech Talk. We covered the GODOX, which will be on our YouTube channel. If you check out CameraSpot TV, it'll be there forever and ever and ever. So you can watch it and enjoy it, hopefully. Enjoy my acting. But we talked about, what else we talked about? We talked about firmware upgrades, we can do that. We've got these cases which are free. Just come in and ask for a clams case. We will give you one as long as supplies last. What else did we talk about, Will? What else did we talk about? We talked about the GODOX, we talked about the classes. The A7C is now in rental. Go to our website, click on rental, see what we got for you guys, and check it out. And we will see you next Tuesday. And enjoy the rest of your week. If you have any questions or issues, feel free to contact us. Like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff, because these are important to keeping the channel growing and getting more information out there. If there's anything you want us to cover on Tech Talk, feel free to reach out as well, because we will, if we can do it, we will do it. And we will see you on the next one. Have a good day.
Locally owned and operated for over 50 years, Delaware Camera is your #1 spot for all your camera needs: education, accessories, printing, and more. Located at 2635 Delaware Avenue in Buffalo. Visit cameraspot.com.